Today we're going to go over the hang clean or the power clean. This right here is a slow motion video of me doing a power clean. And what we're going to talk about here is how to get the different phases of this. So this is the first pull. This is a pause and triple extension. And then this is the catch. In between there's another pull. How we're going to break this down is the first part of the hang clean or the power clean is positioning. Being able to pull yourself down in the proper position and hold this position is not as easy as it might look. So as I plant my feet into the ground, the barbell is right underneath my shoulders. My knees are slightly forward in front of my arms. My chest is upright, pointing up and forward. If I had a logo across my shirt, the person in front of me or somebody in front of me would be able to read the logo on my shirt or the words on my shirt. And then as I pull the bar, I simultaneously drive my hips down to pull my lip to where I'm closer to parallel. Then as I go to do the first rep, this position here will allow me to get the bar to go straight up versus popping out and in front of me, throwing off the mechanics of the lift. So here's a second view, a little bit in front, where you can see what my feet are doing a little bit better. But I'm going to pull that bar into my shins as I pull myself down into my power clean first position. Here we're creating a whole lot of tension in our arms and our core and our diaphragm. I'm pulling up against the bar. Notice the bar does not leave the ground though, but I'm pulling the bar. I'm pulling the bar into my knees or into my shins. I'm pulling my hips down. I'm pulling my chest up, and I'm locking in, making sure I take good deep breaths. So now let's talk about mobility and the overhead movement pattern. So for our squat mobility, what we want to do is just get up into a hang clean, and I'm going to do a real hang clean when I pull the bar up. And then I'm going to push my elbows out in front. Notice how my elbows are pointing. It's hard to see with the background being the same color of my shirt, but I'm pointing them out in front of me as best as I possibly can. As I go into my squat, I want to try to get as deep as I possibly can without having any butt wink. And if you don't know what butt wink is, I would say look it up. But any butt wink or elbows dropping or thoracic spine loss of control or mobility of your thoracic spine. As we drive down into our squat, my knees are tracking over my toes, and then I stand straight up. Now, this is going to be the overhead press. So what I'm working on with this overhead press is, first, I dip and I punch. I move my head out of the way. When you bring it down, also move your head out of the way, obviously. When I go get ready for my next dip and punch, I reset, dip my knees down, punch straight up, get my elbows underneath the bar, and then I punch straight up over my head, wrapping the bar around my head to not knock myself out or hit myself in the chin. Dip, wrap around the head, press straight up. Notice that the barbell is stacked right over my ears on these presses.